sometimes in life, there's a thing that's building up inside you and you cannot get it out. You don't have a proper person or a proper situation to get it out. I remember you had asked us to remember any situation
Yeah.
that made us feel low, very low, and I was the only person amongst 20 students to start crying over there. I think that was the first time in my life when I went into a metacognition phase, and it was all messed up around me and everything. It was you who gave me an insight in about me to me. It was रोना आता था, सोती रहती थी पूरा दिन. I didn't know what was happening around me. बस चीजें affect करे जा रही थी. It was building up inside me. Then I found you. We connected. We used to talk. We used to have sessions. It was really good.
Yeah. I still remember the time when I'd come in the car और हम लोग बाहर गाड़ी के बाहर खड़े रह के हम लोग बात कर रहे थे, याद है? So then I asked you to sit in the car and I said, you right. I mean, you have such good ideas. Maybe people of your age don't understand those ideas of yours, because I remember आपके ideas बहुत out of the box थे. And you know, used to talk about metaphysical talks we had about what happens in life. Why am I alive? Are there spirits around? And for a 10th standard student speaking about this when she's supposed to be concentrating on her studies was really intriguing for me. And then we had those discussions, and then I remember I told you कि कुछ साल के बाद ना तू इसके बारे में सोच के तू हंसेगी. And I think that day has come today.
Exactly. Yes.
So how
I used to tell you कि मुझे मेरा दिमाग दिख रहा है अंदर से, मुझे चल रहा है, बहुत ओवर थिंकिंग चालू है. I can see my brain, I can imagine my brain, and used to explain all the things. I was very interested. I actually got introduced into these things through you. मुझे इंटरेस्ट था पहले से, but then exposure आपके थ्रू मिला. I got a proper mentor. I was so much interested in psychology and stuff. It was.
Hello everyone, this is live designer Biji Tushar, and yes, we are with Zindagi Ka Parcha, Chai Pe Charcha, Biji Ke Saath. Yes, in a slightly different format, because this student is very special to me, and we have had a bond जैसे हम लोग जन्म जन्म से एक दूसरे को जानते हैं. I think that was the kind of feeling that we had. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
So she is none other than Deeya Dhanuka-a, who is a medical student, and she's pursuing physiotherapy from Ahmedabad. So welcome Deeya Dhanuka-a to Zindagi Ka Parcha, Chai Pe Charcha, Biji Ke Saath. So are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So we speak about a phase in her life where she went through a lot of a trauma, we could say, and what exactly it was, I'll tell you after the session. Maybe she doesn't realize what she was going through at that particular point of time. So Deeya, how was it? Like, I mean, kaise hum log mile? Just tell the audience.
Yeah, I remember I was a 10th standard student. I was a very naughty student, always first in class, एकदम पढ़ाई पे ध्यान, दोस्तों में very outgoing extrovert person. But then there was a session that our class sir had arranged for us. It was basically about time management. But then I got connected with ma'am, her talks and all, it touched me so much. I went for another session for her. It was a personal session. There were 20 other kids along with us. So I remember she had asked us to imagine a situation where we felt the lowest in our life, write it in a balloon and burst it. Forget it. So I was the one amongst 20 students to start crying over there. I don't know what hit me, what happened, what broke inside of me. I started crying. I didn't know what was happening or what I was even thinking about. So I had an instant connection with ma'am. She asked me to stay after class and we had a talk. So she recommended me to come for counseling sessions. It would be very healing, and it proved to be healing. Now I'm very happy and sorted in my life. So we met through that. And I'm happy we met, ma'am.
Yeah, I am happy as well. I'm so happy to have been a part of your life. And I am so happy more than that to see you at this stage where you have actually sorted all your issues, and you are really doing well as a student of science, that is medicine actually, and looking forward to helping people around. So
Yes,
it makes me feel proud, that a person in whom I invested my time has really given me multifold returns for that time.
it's
So
amazing talking to you, ma'am. I wanted to get in touch for so long, but then studies and all था इसलिए
yeah,
I
I
mean,
know. And I remember you used to cry a lot, and you didn't know
a
why you
lot,
were crying for.
a
So
lot.
what was
Somebody
that
would come
phase?
and somebody would come and ask me my name. Okay, my name is Deeya. How are you? I used to start crying. I didn't know how was I. It was just crying, crying, crying all day. Somebody would ask me, "What's your favorite color?" I don't know. I would start crying. I don't know. I don't know about myself. It was like that. But thinking back, I don't think I had such major problems that time that I could have been into depression or stuff. It
Hmm.
was just that I was very immature. I didn't have an exposure to the world. I didn't know what kind of people are out there. So I
No,
got
basically what I
easily.
feel is you never felt connected to anybody because your thoughts were all out of the box. What you were saying was not something that is common. It was something very much different where only highly enlightened people would talk about. That is what came across to me. So uh, I mean, you could not share that to people who didn't understand that, and you did not
Yeah,
find somebody with whom you could share that and feel that okay, if these thoughts are coming to me, it is normal. It is just a phase of my life where I need to find out answers to questions which are not asked in the textbooks.
yeah.
Something
Because at
related.
family, yeah, at home, whenever I used to ask such questions, I was always put shut कि क्या कुछ भी बोल रही है, ऐसा थोड़ी होता है, ऐसा थोड़ी, ऐसे ये क्या सोच रही है. Even
Yeah,
with my friends, when I used to discuss, it was like they didn't have interest in that topic, or they were very very casual about life. But I was like, क्यों हम क्यों जीते हैं, आजू बाजू में क्या है, ये सब क्यों हो रहा है, what is destiny, what is trust, what is fate. I wanted answers to everything at that time.
right.
Then I came across you and you were there as my mentor. We used to talk so much. You remember? We used to have
So much because मुझे ऐसे लगा कि मुझे समझने वाला कोई मिल गया. And yes, as a counselor it was my work to give you answers to the questions, and luckily I had the answers to the questions, and we also discovered a lot. I remember there was one word which you told me, and I had never heard that word before. Was it a word?
synesthesia.
Haha, what
Yeah,
is it?
synesthesia. Synesthesia. I read about
Synesthesia.
it. Yeah. Meko, when I was a kid, I used to imagine weekdays in colors and shapes. So I
Ha,
thought it was very normal for everybody कि ऐसा Monday blue होता है, Monday is a dome shaped blue,
ha.
Tuesday is a zigzag yellow, Wednesday is a light blue cloud, Thursday is red in color, Friday is green. So I thought it was very normal for everyone. So I asked my dad कि आपको कल कुछ ऐसा दिख रहा क्या, blue blue feeling आ रही क्या? He was like what? Then I asked some of my friends कि तुमको ऐसा होता है क्या? They were like no. Then I read about it on the internet. Then I asked you.
Ha.
So I came across that it's a thing. It's when someone's six sense are there in our body. So
Yes.
someone's one of the sense is working extra.
Hmm.
One of the sense is special.
Special.
So
You know what that sense is called? What is that sixth sense called?
no man. What
That's
is
called
it?
intuition. It's called intuition. The sixth sense, what we talk about, it's called as intuition. And if your intuition is awakened, then you have an awareness beyond the normal awareness. So you know about certain things without knowing how you know.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
is, yeah, that is called as the power of intuition. So everybody has this power of intuition, but few of them are aware, few of them are not. And if you
Yeah,
are aware, you can build on your intuition and get a lot of knowledge just through your intuition. So we say ना, कुछ लोग बुद्धि से जाने जाते हैं और कुछ लोग सिद्धि से जाने जाते हैं. That means
yeah,
your intellect and your intuitive wisdom. So these are both functions of different parts of the brain. The intellect
yeah,
is the left brain, which is logical, analytical, practical, And the intuition is the right brain, which is a seat of emotions. It's got a kind of wisdom which is beyond knowledge, right? So
Yeah.
it comes with experience, and it can also be accessed from previous generations.
Yeah, I remember we used to talk about past life and it was very interesting to me. It was
Yeah, and remember I
amazing.
told you about Bert Goldman. Bert Goldman has done a lot of research on quantum physics, and he believes in the phenomena called as quantum jumping.
Yeah.
And that says, like, if you're able to do that, you are able to access the powers that you have within you, which you know exist but was not aware about. So
Yeah.
at any age you can develop any skill. So it's not that, you know, the if you want to be a dancer, you have to be a dancer only in your youth. You can even be a dancer beyond the age of 60.
Yeah.
So nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. Whatever you want, you can just reach out to the stars and you will get it, provided you are conscious about yourself and you know your inner self, and you have that desire to reach out to unexplored horizons, and definitely you will reach there.
Yes, ma'am. I
Wow, it is.
remember
Yeah,
you
yeah,
told
go
me
ahead.
about Brian West. The time we were
Yes,
talking about
many
past life.
masters, many lives.
Yes, many masters, many lives. I sadly couldn't find the book online, but I
Uh-huh.
did some research on it. I found out that there was a patient of his
Huh.
who used to recall things from her past and used to take
Yes.
up sessions for her. It was very interesting. And
And
we
he
used to
would
talk
verify
about,
those facts. He would verify
yeah,
those facts. That's how people started believing that, you know, whatever accounts he has given is uh,
yeah,
is validated because of the proof that he used to give. So it's
yeah.
amazing. See, we were all connected before, and hence we are connected now. So it's not a coincidence that I'm sitting here and we are talking to each other. So my dear audience, this is designed by you, this is designed by Deeya, this is designed by me. So everybody out there, you are watching it at the right time, because somewhere something in this talk is going to be you know, really helpful to you. You have attracted it. So if you're watching this, be aware that you have an intuitive wisdom which is not yet tapped into, and that intuitive wisdom can give you more health, can give you satisfying relationships, can give you more money, and make you more prosperous and happy. So do tune in to your inner wisdom and get the most out of yourself. So stay tuned. We are here with Deeya. So Deeya, let me know, like, how was that situation that you were in 10th standard, supposed to be the prime year of your life, where you have to
Yeah.
focus totally on your studies, and here you are not able to focus, you feel like sleeping the entire day, you feel like crying, and how did you manage to you know, get the percentage that you got later on?
Actually, studies have always been my forte. I never stressed about studying. It was
Uh-huh.
like I used to grasp things very fast. कभी स्ट्रेस नहीं पड़ा कि रट्टा मारना पड़े या ऐसा 4 घंटा बैठ के पढ़ना पड़े. It was never like that. These things were always very easy to me. What I
Okay.
was confused about is things around me. कि आजू बाजू में ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है, क्यों पंछी क्यों उड़ रहा है, या ऐसा एनिमल्स क्यों चल रहे हैं, एनिमल्स क्यों है, कहाँ से आए. आई वाज मोर इंटरेस्टेड इनटू दोस टॉपिक्स.
Right.
So 10th May, when I got an insight, we had a session, and when I thought back about the moments, I went into a past phase. It was
Hmm.
very new for me, so I got heavily disturbed from that. It was
Uh-huh.
like पास्ट में ही चली गई, पूरा प्रेजेंट तो प्रेजेंट दिया तो भूल ही गई. It was
Uh-huh.
everything went into a past. So
Correct.
I used to think about it, dwell in that same sad situation. I felt that being sad was the only thing for me. I don't deserve happiness. I didn't
Yes.
want to come out of it. You remember we used to have so much sessions and we used to discuss the same thing every time. I could
Correct.
not cover up the previous thing only.
Right.
So it was, for me it was like being sad is the only thing that is designed for you. So be
uh,
sad. Nothing can help you. It was all I was putting myself down. Nothing else was putting me down. I was putting myself down.
Correct. So,
This thing is what I have realized now. That
right,
time that time everyone around me was the villain for me. I used to blame people for my mistakes. I did not realize that it was me who can affect me. It is me who controls my feelings. It is me who controls my emotions. Now, someone cannot put those in me.
correct. If only people believed that, you are responsible for your own behavior, and the only enemy that you have is your own mind. So trust your mind, make it your friend rather than making it your enemy, as Diya has done. And I'm so proud of you, Diya. Love you
Thank you, ma'am.
for actually taking your life from the shackles of pain and sadness, and feeling that your life is designed to be that of being sad. How have you designed your life now?
Right now, I've stopped expecting things. I just go with the flow. I believe in going with the flow because
Perfect.
expectations can lead you nowhere. What life has written will happen to you, or what life has not written for you will never come to you. You cannot go and snatch it from anybody, or no one can come and give that to you. It's all yours, or it's nothing.
Wonderful.
So what I've thought about it is ki crying crying is not something that makes me weak. If I want to cry, I'll cry. Right now also, if I want to cry, I'll cry. It's very relieving for me. If I want to
Right.
be happy, I'll be happy. I'll laugh. It's very healing for me. Laughing is very healing for me now. If I want
Wonderful.
to sit with strangers, I'll go and sit with strangers because it's eye opening. I get to know more people.
Wonderful.
I see what they've been through or how they're acting. I look up to their personalities. I find out what qualities I like and I try to imbibe them into myself. So I'm a
Wonderful.
work in progress right now.
Wow, so beautifully you have put all the things that happened to you and how you decided to change it. And one thing that you said, somewhere I feel that you have, broken those barriers of you and me. You have broken those barriers, that separation, that you and me are two different things or two different
Yes,
entities. In fact, you see yourself in others, you get connected to them, and that wall that you have built around yourself at that particular point of time has crumbled down, and you're open now. In fact, you have
absolutely.
a beautiful relationship with your own self, and you have
Yes,
accepted yourself unconditionally. That is why you attract the people who accept you unconditionally.
yes, ma'am. Totally. And even if I don't attract people, I manage to get along with them. I don't blame them or I don't just give up on them. It's like, why am I
Right.
not getting along with them? I will. Someday I will. If I've come across that person, it means that person has a role in my life. Definitely has a role in my life. It
Wonderful.
is,
So,
if
so
not forever, that person has something to teach me and I have to learn from that person. I'll never
exactly.
give up.
I wish the adults out there who are watching it can, accept the wisdom that she is having at this particular age. And, I have been blessed to have intellectuals. When I say, even if it is a 9-year-old child who comes to me, he is super intelligent, super intelligent. And I have had this lovely students, with whom I connect much more than I connect with adults.
Yeah.
And I would have such lovely discussions with them. It was so intellectually stimulating, and that's the beauty of being a life designer, And thank you for giving me an opportunity to help you design your life. Now I'm sure
Thank
you
you,
are on
ma'am.
the right path, and you have all
Totally, ma'am. I'm so happy, enjoying life. Ekdam
great.
happy. Life is so beautiful right now for me. I hope it is forever.
It
It's
will,
very
it will
beautiful.
definitely be, and it is. No need of saying it will be. It is. Life is beautiful.